So today I am bringing you this look using the new gorgeous Morphe 35O2. Can you believe it actually came with shade names? Like, this rebrand is, I think it's a good thing for Morphe. I can't believe they're in Ulta. I think you can pick this up there now. It might be online only for right now, but this palette, if you thought the 35O palette was like the best warm palette, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. Because this is my new like holy grail, like every single day, like I love it. I love it palette. Like, I can't even contain my excitement regarding this palette. I can't wait to show you guys this video. These colors blend together like a freaking dream. I can't say enough nice things about this. I don't have really anything to complain about other than the fact that I wish that the first like lightest like warm shade was just like a tiny bit lighter, because it does kind of start on the medium side and it kind of just gets dark from there. But do you see like these colors? They are so bright. They're so bold. Girl, I love it. I love this palette. I love this palette. Destiny seal of approval. 50 thumbs up, 11 out of 10 stars. Okay, that's enough. I'm doing this look. Let's get into it. So I've already done my brows and primed my eyelids with concealer and put powder on them to set. And I'm gonna go in with Universal, this first shade right here in the corner, in the crease. This is the first time that, as far as I know, other than the Jaclyn Hill palette, that a Morphe palette has names. Isn't that crazy? It makes it seem like they were actually like hand-picked and put together in this for a certain reason than just like, you know, just some shades thrown together, you know. The next color I'm going to go in with is Orb. It's the third from the top. And I'm going to use the same crease brush, and I'm just going to kind of darken that color just a little bit, just putting it right under that first shade, basically on top of it, just deepening it. Next, I'm going to go in with a mixture of Risky right here and Terracotta right here. They're very similar. They show up very similar, and that's kind of why I'm using them together. Taking that on a Morphe M505, I am placing this into the actual crease. Not bringing it up too high, but I just love these red tones that it brings to the look. Now adding a little bit of chestnut in there, again deepening that crease, leaving this more on the outer half of the crease, and then blending inward once you've placed that color already. Going back in with Universal and Orb, I'm going to kind of blend out the top portion of that color, kind of bringing back some of the like orange part so it's not too red up here at the top. Next, I'm going to go in with Heat. It's right underneath Orb. Placing this in the same Morphe M505, again bringing red into the look. These red tones are gorgeous. They're beautiful. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use a single other palette this fall. I absolutely love these colors. They look great together. And these colors just blend so seamlessly. I can't get over it. I'm obsessed. It's official. I'm obsessed. I mentioned this color already, but I didn't show it. This is Chestnut, and I'm just going to kind of place my brush in here like flat, just like that. And then I'm going to pack it onto the outer portion of the lid, the outer third of the lid. Next, I'm taking the color Polished right here. I just wet my MAC 239, and I am just placing this on the inner half of the lid, almost like doing a cut crease kind of, but without using concealer and all of that. I just think this is stunning. I am now taking a mixture of Bronzy and Zippy right here, and I'm going to place that right on top of that lid color that we just used. It just adds a little bit of lightness to that color, just brightens it up just a little bit, because I do kind of want it to stand out on top of these other shades that look very similar. Alright, so I'm finished with the top part of the eye. I'm going to go do my foundation and all that because it's basically the same as it is in every single video, so you can refer back to one of those. I'll link it probably below or put a little card in the top, but I'll be right back. To finish up the eyeshadow, I'm going to go back in with that mixture of terracotta and risky. Oh my god, I absolutely love this. Like, I love the way that adding this to the bottom of the lash line makes this like, it just pulls the whole look together. It just... it's stunning. Please get this palette if you don't have it. Please. If you love warm tones, fall tones at all, you will love this. Gonna try to deepen that a little bit with chestnut also. Just honestly, any mixture of colors in any of this would make this look turn out just fine. Then I'm gonna go in with Pure and I'm gonna try to put that on the inner, I might have to switch brushes. Right in the inner corner there. Looks so good. And then go in with a little bit of bronze right on top of it. For eyeliner, I'm actually not going to be using a liquid. I'm going to be using this NARS Larger Than Life, Larger Than Life eyeliner. This is just a sample, but I love this liner. And I'm just going to pull my eye just a little bit, and I'm just going to place the liner on my lash line. I'm not super great with pencil and I feel like it's hard to use sometimes. It's strange because I feel like that's like usually the first eyeliner you're ever really introduced to is pencil. But the only reason I'm using pencil is because I didn't want anything too sharp. I just kind of wanted it to stay kind of like blended and just like blown out kind of. And then I'm also going to bring it down to the lower lash line, something I also don't really do ever. So this is just, I don't know, something about it. I really like the black around my eyes only because I feel like it makes the brown in my eyes stand out more because you're putting it up against black, which is such a deeper color. I'm going to put on these double Demis and I will be right back. To finish up, I'm going to be using my favorite blush of all time. This is the NARS Seduction Blush. I have loved this for years now. Years. Probably will never not be my favorite blush ever. So I'm just going to use this on a blush brush and I'm going to try not to use too much. Just like always, it is a very pigmented blush, but I don't want it to be overly pigmented. I just want it to give my cheeks that perfect, beautiful like touch of like warmth and red. This is pretty much the only blush I ever use in the fall. There's a couple others that are very similar that I do like, but this one is my favorite. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. This is in the color Molten Gold. And I don't exactly know where my highlighter brush is. I'm going to be using this Morphe 441. I think this is like a blending brush, but it does the job. So I'm just going to put this on the high points of my cheeks. I wanted something a little bit more gold and not necessarily too like light. Going to add a little bit to the top of the brow and around the side of the eye. Just a touch on the nose. You can put this on the Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin. Before I put my lips on, I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus spray. Just gives that like extra glow. I love it. And then last but not least, I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm in the color Koi. I did this look last night and I just reached for this color and I just felt like it just brought everything together, like completely. And it's from the drugstore, it's moisturizing on the lips. I love that you can kind of overdo it on the lips, like kind of overline with this, but you don't really tell because it's not like, it's pigmented, but it's light and it's moisturizing, so it's not like overly, like you can see, it's like a dramatic line, you know? And there we have the finished look. You've heard me say it in this video, I'm obsessed with this look. I'm going to wear it every day, except that I'm not, because I don't even wear makeup every day. But on days that I do wear makeup, I'm probably gonna go for this look. I love it. I think it will look good on almost everyone, so you should try it out, and you should comment below if you like the Morphe palette. Let me know what you think about the new like rebrand and bringing it out into Ulta and things like that. I really want to hear some feedback on that, because I don't know, kind of have some thoughts there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.